Most will never have to engage with Braille other than through a passing familiarity, but for those who rely on it, it's a lifeline to the rest of the world. But as one Boise State professor told me, Braille isn't widely available in non-Latin based languages. He's trying to change that.
I came to be interested in Braille because I found out that I have a genetic predisposition to disabling vision loss. It hasn't yet hit, but I'm pretty particular about that. My mom almost went blind, and I've got everything my mom has.
Braille came quickly and naturally to Boise State professor Don Winiecki, and through learning Braille, he discovered a new passion for transcription.
So I thought, when I finally get out to do this, I'm going to focus on the things that others aren't focusing on. I'll focus on producing content that people need just to live an everyday life the way they want. Was offered the possibility of doing Arabic Braille. Well, all Braille looks pretty much the same to an untutored eye.
But that isn't the case. Different languages pose different challenges, particularly those without Latin alphabets. Further complicating matters, transcribing complex academic texts in subjects like mathematics requires a specialist's hand to ensure a reader understands completely.
Well, if that's what nobody is able to provide, if I want to make the biggest inroad, I'll do it in an area where there's a vacuum of capacity. I now transcribe in, at last count, 29 different languages, and I specialize in languages that don't use the Latin alphabet.
Winiecki hopes that through his transcriptions, accessibility to everyday reading materials is increased, working with the Library of Congress to provide important texts in different languages using Braille. That knowledge is a buoy for Winiecki, but there's another moment that stands out in his memory.
Being chosen for the Middleton Award from the National Federation of the Blind. This is the largest organization for blind people in the world. Last year at their national convention in Orlando, they gave me the Middleton Award for the contributions that I'm making to providing Braille in languages other than English. They know the depth of value that I'm trying to provide, and that right there was a crying moment for me.
Winiecki continues to expand his skills and stable of languages, explaining that in order to transcribe, one doesn't need full fluency, which allows him to learn an increasingly growing number of languages. In studio, Dakota Castetz, DJ.